YouTube, what the crap's going on? Not gonna lie, a very annoyed HeirofCarthage here, and I will try and clear up my attitude obviously going into this so that it's fun, but I am having a very hard time enjoying this at the moment. I have wasted about 3 hours of my weekend time trying to get Rome 2 footage. As you know, the DEI campaign crashed on me repeatedly the other night, and the last episode ended a crash, and I came back trying to record some online battles and it was crashing, and I don't know what's crashing. It's not my computer because it's not going into a restart or anything else. I think it's maybe my broadcaster because it updated recently and I can't undo the updates too, which is a very nice feature, by the way. You update it, we screw it up, and then you have to wait for us to fix it if we ever. So I don't know if it's my broadcaster or what, but if I don't use the broadcaster, then I'm basically still screwed because I can use something else to record, but it's just as likely that I'm going to end up having to spend a whole bunch of time rendering, and then that's going to be slow too, so it's pretty irritating. I'm going to see if it's Rome 2 by playing this Shogun 2 campaign, and if we don't get a crash here, then it might be indicating to me that it's Rome 2. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I tried and attempted a Star Wars video also, and it didn't crash, but that campaign's kind of up the crapshoot. Like, I mean, it was just non-stop nuisance attacks from the consortium, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to continue that campaign, because it was horrible. Like, I didn't even enjoy playing it, much less I know that watching it would have been awful. So yeah, it's just been a frustrating weekend. I'm sorry there hasn't been a lot of content, but not everything I bring you is going to be like AAA, top-notch, best content ever. But I do feel like that I have to have some standard of what I bring you. And to show you that Star Wars video would have just been junk. Now, some of you like the Star Wars game, and I want to keep playing it. I really would have liked to finish that campaign. I'll see what I can do, but like I said, it's just a complete crapshoot. It's going to take me like 30 or 40 episodes, if that, to even stabilize it. Just because, like, literally I'm attacked. I have not had more than 5 seconds on the campaign map on that Star Wars in like the last 2 episodes, and it didn't change, and it's just been insane. And at the end of where I was trying to record that episode, I was having like building after building blown up by defilers from the consortium. It was just an absolute nightmare. So anyway, let's hope the Shogun 2 goes better here. As you all can see, I'm in a pretty good position here. We are about to lose our inspired endeavors in 4 turns, but our income is climbing very rapidly. We're in a position to be ready to destroy the Tosa. We're about to take control of Yamashiro, and at Setsu we're still plenty safe from our enemies here. We would get fire support from my navy, so we're good. Allies up here should be able to protect me from the Sun Poo as long as they don't do anything stupid.
I say, what?
We got a foreign veteran in that army. Got one in that army too. Got one in that army. Probably we kind of need to get the foreign veteran into this army here.
Attention, you
I'll send him down that way. It's going to take him a few turns to get there, and this army can attack on the next turn. Doesn't look like I've got any ports or anything blockaded at the moment, which is pretty surprising. Still got a lot of research to do on that particular one. Let's go ahead and end the turn here. Oh gosh, it feels so good to get one video that was actually successful here. I feel like I've wasted so much time. Now, I did some fun stuff this weekend, which has been great, but I went and did some trap shooting out at the local gun range. They have like an awesome skeet trap set up out there, and got to do some shooting with my father-in-law. It was a lot of fun. I haven't been trap shooting in years, and made me realize that I'm going to start doing it more often. So at least that was good. The trap shooting didn't crash. It's good news. Maybe I should have made a video of that. It would have been more interesting. It was ridiculous hot though. It's probably like dripping sweat by the end of it. And of course, we'd gone through about 100 shells in the 12 gauge. So I mean, it was. Oh yes, thank you for walking away from my province and allowing this. Did you all see that? Really? I mean, did we just see that? Holy crap. I was like, oh, we're safe. My allies are there. Nah. Now we're just going to turn around and walk away for no apparent reason and go in the opposite direction, which is already held by your army. Not even leaving one of our stacks here to help support you. Now I'm going to have to turn around and go back, and that army may still go rampaging through me before I can get back there because it's several turns for me to get back up here. You freaking Yanongo idiots. Yanago, whatever the heck. Gosh dang it. Ooh, I'm way too irritated, folks, for something like that to keep happening. Ooh, alright. Blow it off, Air. Blow it off. It's alright. It's not really alright. I'm really mad. Oh. We're gonna get through this. One step at a time. One step at a time. Slow breathing. It's a good thing I'm a fairly patient person to begin with. Oh, because I'm totally out of patience at this point. Man, I have like all these foreign agents and I don't even need all of them up here. I'm gonna have to get them split up into other armies. Well, what was I gonna build here? Let's see, we got the Yakuza office, silk weaving. We probably need to get police station. That'll handle that for now. Let's get this other Eastern Shishi out here. Failed to assassinate, but you know, at least we're trying there. Whew. All right, it's all right, folks. I'm calming down. I'm trying. Gonna incite a big old fat revolt and see how they like that. And then before that revolt, I'm gonna assassinate their general too, so that actually makes me feel just a little bit better. Knowing the absolute crap that I just caused them. There we go. Yeah! Let's cheer an air up a little bit here, getting some agent success. Let's see. Following sushi chef. +1 to sabotage when assassinating. +1 when assassinating. Also very handy. Very good, very good. Alright, well, like I said, couple of good things happening there. That was definitely a plus side for me on that turn. We got a whole bunch more enemy crap stacks over here. These couple of copper-plated frigates, though, and we should have a pretty easy time. Well, it should have been easy to wipe out those crappy ships there, but they went ahead and... Yeah, really... Whatever. Again, Air's happy. No anger, folks. No anger. Why did it recruit that Kisho ninja so dadgum far back here? Should go ahead and get on the rail line. And, we'll take you all the way up here to Harima. No, like I actually wanted you to go to Harima. Okay, is there some reason why we're not traveling? Do I not have rail lines all the way through here? Okay, there's rail lines all the way through here. Okay. Oh. Currently has insufficient movement points to travel here. The transit destination will begin on the next turn. Okay, whatever. Alright. I get it. That took me a minute. Obviously, the state of mind I'm in is not leading me to quick thought. Just mainly anger. Lots and lots of anger. But Air's trying to work his way through it, folks. I got so many frigates just sitting around back here. We got 2 more over here. It's okay, though. We're gonna need them, I'm sure. And I've got like a little fleet back here, too. Actually got a Kasuga class Corvette. It's mostly junk ships through here, but whatever. Got what we need. Got my big awesome stacks going on too. Okay, let's do some more building back here in our home provinces where my geisha are driving enormous sums of economic growth. We got the silk weaving coming along. Gonna build that because it'll help keep the province happy despite all the modernization, which will be happening. So, like I said, let's just kind of got a factory on the way. We're upgrading the city. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the citadel too, and that'll kind of be good at Higo. Got a geisha here at Bungo as well. We need to upgrade that city, but I don't have enough. We can upgrade it on the next turn. Get my cannons in here, which means I should be able to defend myself against these Tosa troops. We'll see if they try and siege me or not. I'm about to hit their last settlement here, which is Tosa itself. And they've got some garrison here, but let's go ahead and fight this. Maybe shooting the crap out of the Tosa with my Armstrong guns will help relieve some of the anger that I'm feeling about my lost time this week. I don't know why, folks, but man, I do know why. Whenever you work, and I'm not the only one in this situation, but I work like between 40 and 50 hours a week full time, and then I do the YouTube stuff, which again, I like both of those things. I'm not complaining, and I'm happy to have the job and the YouTube stuff here too. But then I also have, you know, a wonderful wife and an awesome son, and I like to spend time with them, and time is scarce. And so when I get on to record stuff for YouTube, which my wife supports, and it ends up being a waste of time, like, it's infuriating. I don't even know how to explain it to you all. Like, I could have spent that time with my family, and even if that wasn't a possibility, which it is, and obviously that's the best choice, I could have spent it doing anything other than wasting time. So it drives me absolutely crazy whenever that kind of stuff happens. Like, it's like I said, it's beyond infuriating. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking about it. Maybe I'll be able to forget about it. Oh. Okay, we've got all of our troops here. I got a bunch of cavalry. Everybody's happy. Get them all up here. I'm gonna use my cannons just to destroy their towers real quick. I want to destroy their archery towers and maybe this gatehouse, and then maybe I'll try and get in over there. Destroy the gate. And then we'll work on starting to soften up some of their troops, though none of their troops are a huge danger to me. But just because we can, might as well. This gate's gonna get blasted up pretty quick. So I now have a way in over there. It's good.
Your men have destroyed an enemy tower.
Indeed we have. I'm going to see if we can get that other tower so that this side will pretty much be all clear. And then we can blast up some of these troops on the wall too. And my Armstrong guns are pinpointing those towers pretty nicely. Okay, so all the towers are gone over there. I wonder if we can hit that gatehouse. That way it'll kind of open up some avenues for my troops to move in. I'll kind of just try and open the gates to where my men can move freely through the fort. My cannons seem to be pretty proficient here at doing that. I'm gonna move up my Tosa riflemen or my sharpshooters and let them do some shooting. I wish they were Tosa riflemen. Too bad I can't get like some mercenary Tosa riflemen. Wow, we destroyed that unit that was embedded in the gate, so that was good. Let's see if we can get rid of this gatehouse up here, and then I'll have a clear shot through basically all tiers of the fort. Those garrison infantry are getting shot up pretty bad by my sharpshooters. This unit, though, is not wanting to fire for some reason. I might actually wander into their range.
Your victory is close, sir.
Saying my victory's close. Okay, let's cease fire. And maybe let's target this gate over here. So we'll have all the gates, like I said, all cleared up where our guys can pretty much just move freely into the fort. Okay, we're not getting all units firing, so this garrison infantry will be gone. We've wrecked 2 of their garrison infantries and a red bear and a garrison infantry by getting rid of the gatehouse. So that's pretty great. Yeah, I've got obstructed shots to those. Let's just start blasting up some of these guys. So we just wrecked a whole bunch more of that infantry. I'm gonna actually target them. Let's go into some shrapnel shot just for fun. See what we get here. Oh, these infantry are getting absolutely wrecked. Oh! That was a brutal shot right there. Saw other guys going flying through the air. That was absolutely awesome. Over here, there's like some weird line of sight issues again that are keeping my men from firing. That kind of stuff happens. I am hitting this wall up here. Let's go ahead and target those guys, just see if we can do some more damage. Got my sharpshooters opened up again. This unit's getting absolutely wrecked. So yeah, my Armstrong guns are pretty much single-handedly going to do this themselves. I have my spear levy, and I'd like to get inside with him, but I mean, there's still some levy garrison infantry here. Otherwise, I was going to see if I could get in here and sideswipe these garrison infantry. That levy garrison infantry is now under cannon fire, though. Yeah, they're getting peppered pretty badly. Maybe I can give my spear levy some cover with this rifle unit. Make sure I don't get too close here. I'm pretty close, but I think we're safe. All right. Yeah, we've beaten these guys up pretty badly. They don't have a lot of shooter troops left, which is good for me. I wonder if we can target this unit up here, whether we'll get line of sight issues. We can target it. Good. That's the last fully intact unit that they have, and it looks like their other guys have retreated back off the walls, which means that our spear levy can get up here, and so can our U.S. Marines. That'd be fun to get them up into this fight. I'm trying to hit that infantry, but I'm not having really fantastic luck yet. Their general, or looks like just a captain, is there in that saber cav. I'm gonna actually halt fire with my cannons just in case these guys garrison a wall. I'll take my U.S. Marines over here to hopefully boost the morale of my spear levy. What are these guys doing? They're gonna actually come down. I'm gonna try and get up into the fort before they could position on the wall. Looks like they're trying to man the walls right here. I'm gonna go ahead and climb the wall right here. My cannon's got a couple of good hits at the last second though that caused them to waver, so that's good. They're not gonna get too terribly many shots before I... Yep, they've already routed. Let's just see if I can get my men off the walls here. These guys are going to go ahead and have to climb up the wall, I guess. Ooh, that's not good. Their saber cav rolled all the way around here to take on my Imperial infantry that came through. This is... Well, I mean, the good thing is the saber cav's wavering. But it's probably going to kill quite a few of my Imperial infantry, unfortunately. But I don't think it can beat them all. I mean, it's going to be quite good, but... Yeah, it looks like it's losing out too. It's gonna rout. So my men definitely getting the better of the Tosa settlement here. They've got one spear levy garrison up in the top that's kind of still alive. I'm gonna go ahead and start waltzing on up through the levels. This gatehouse is destroyed. Let's get over here. I'm gonna have my US Marines crawl up the wall over here. Go like full gung-ho. Okay, looks like I've almost got all my Imperial infantry up here. Yep, their spear levy just routed, so the battle's over. My Marines aren't gonna have to climb that wall after all. Alright, well, we've captured Tosa. I can't remember on Follow the Samurai what happens whenever you take the last settlement, if it gets rid of all their armies or not. Just can't remember. But we'll find out here pretty shortly, because that's the case. Peacefully occupy, and we have a message, and that is a clan destroyed. And that would be the Tosa. So it actually did get rid of their armies. So Shikoku is ours. The Tosa are no more. So that is what should have been an Imperial clan that had turned against me. Got this financial district here. I'll keep it. It's not like it's a huge deal. So yeah, we've got Shikoku in our control. It's gonna be going quite well. There is still some pro-Shogun sentiment in a couple of these provinces. What do we have in this army here? We got... Okay, this is where we're spreading pro-imperial sentiment still as well. So we're going to have to leave our armies and agents here kind of dug in for a few more turns. Not going to be a lot of way around that, but it'll start to convert over fairly quickly. This army is retraining quickly, meaning that if the Josei Shogunal Vanguard attacks, it'll be alright. And then we should be able to get back up here and cause some pretty serious trouble with my army. And then hopefully, I'm going to be mad now if the Yanago here just like walk around down here to Yamashiro before me. That would tick me off pretty badly. Let's see what gets thrown at me here. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go try and put some navies in some strategic points. Oh, now we're going to come back. You see, if you had stayed there on the last turn, we could have prevented them from having taken my castle. Very, very convenient. And now I'm betting the Yanago are going to come up and take Wakasa, even though I had previously owned it. I don't even know what to think about that situation right now. It is making me extraordinarily unhappy. I'm not real happy that that assassination didn't happen. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, well, maybe the assassination didn't work, but let's see how that works. Kill a few hundred of your men with a massive naval bombardment. See how you like that. Hopefully, not at all is your answer. Well, really? Man, this is just not the turn for assassinations, apparently.
I say, what's o'clock? Well, I will defend.
There we go. Finally a man brave enough to get the job done. Let's see if we can sabotage this army. We did not. Okay, all these are friendly agents back here now. We don't need to persuade the troops or anything. So let's go ahead and move up. This is pretty great, having Shikoku under my control finally. So we got the financial district. Let's go for the cottage industry, and then we need to upgrade the city and the farms. And let's see, let's go back over here where I was spending the money. We need to upgrade the municipality and the citadel at Bungo. And then we can upgrade to a factory on the next turn there as well. So even though I'm about to lose my inspired endeavors, we've gained so much wealth that I'm still probably going to be making like 30,000 a turn, I think. So
In service, beginning our journey.
there we go. Actually got my ninjas on the train. They're enjoying a nice, comfy train ride, preparing their blinding grenades and other stuff all along the way. Is this army full? I can't remember. 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nope, yep, so that's where I needed my ninja. They've made a long journey, but we got them up here. And so navies. Navies. What we need to do, like I said, is get our navies into a couple of strategic points here. Let's take these.
Yes?
First of all, let's take these guys and finish off that chumpy chitin class. We'll come up here and repair. And I'm going to leave one fleet back here just in case anything gets around me. This fleet, I'm going to kind of move this way. And of course, the AI is just going to run away from me in every direction. Oh no, don't clear war my ally, please. What I want to do is kind of chase these guys, so I'm going to get... That's an allied fleet as well. I'm going to block up basically this spot with the fleet. I'm going to bring that other one up and block up there. And then I've got one fleet back behind. We can maybe create just a couple more ships to put there too. Yeah, I've got a small fleet right here as well. So I'm thinking we'll bring it right back to here. And after this fleet repairs and refits, we can block. We could basically block this little entrance right here. So then we'll have our back lines protected, and we'll deny access to any of this trade route all through here. So that should be good. And otherwise, I've got this other fleet here on top side of the island that should be in good position for me. Let's go ahead and end one more turn and see what happens here. I'd like to get in a good solid land battle here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Yanago just took Wakasa. Oh my gosh, those guys are like, they're as jerky as I am, if that's what they did. Yeah, they did. They took Wakasa. You know, I'm gonna wait for them to step away, and then I'm gonna incite a rebellion, and I'm gonna take it back. Not real happy about that. And yeah, look, they've moved down here to Yamashiro at the same time. And the Sun Pu are just trying to walk off behind me over here, like some kind of butt faces. I don't know what the heck this is. We've persuaded their troops, so I'm just gonna take this little crap stack that they had and disband it. That is just how much money I have. I can do that to you. So see how you like that, Yanago. Good grief, man, that ticks me off. Let's see if the Yanago like that. I may have to wait for them to walk off, but I'm not real happy with what they did to me, so even if they ended up turning against me, I don't really care at this point. I'll crush them. They've only got a few provinces, and I've got other allies. So, alright. Money situation once again. We can upgrade to a factory there. We can upgrade their farms to the top level. Let's just check all these other provinces. That's pretty much what we're underway with at all of them. We've got Nagasaki upgrading quickly too. Look at this, we're up to 11,234 wealth there. We've got several other 12,000 wealth per turn there and there. Do I have a geisha here? I do. We need to do some serious building here on the next turn also. Tosa's under control. Awa's under control. Sanuki is looking good. Got a magistrate and a market. We would just need some cottage industry here. That is all the money we have for this turn. Let's get these ships. There were some enemy ships around here. I don't know where they went. But let's go clog up this little gap here. You all can get down here. Plug that gap. And we can now plug that hole there. So yeah, we've got pretty much all the approaches blocked to the inside group of ports now, so we should see a reduction in nuisance raids up through there, which will certainly be beneficial. Let's get this extra foreign veteran and send him down here while that army is kind of sitting around in Tosa. He can walk down there. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I want to see what the Yanago do with that gift of rebels that I gave them. Josei Shogunal Vanguard's trying to get a geisha way back behind me. I'm thinking about if my troops are retrained enough attacking those Josei Shogunal Vanguard troops that are across the bridge. I have plenty of cannons, so looks like the rebels are doing some raiding in Wakasa, and I'm gonna sit back and just let it happen. Man, I really want to retake Wakasa. Like I said, that ticks me off pretty bad. This army is almost retrained, but some of the Josei Shogunal Vanguard troops left this vicinity, it looks like. I've got eyes on Yamashiro and some of the other stuff with my ninja there, though. Supervise that recruitment. Let's get back over here and spend some money building up this settlement to what it should be. So yeah, we'll have all of our home settlements highly developed at this point. Highly developed with all that extra money we were making. So we should see a pretty big boost. I mean, we did see some drop-off right there. I mean, with the Inspired Endeavors now being gone. But it still ought to work out pretty well for us from an income standpoint.
Yes, my lord.
I am kind of upset though at how I've been kind of put at a standstill coming back to Wakasa.
Waiting for a new course.
I think I'm just gonna let those goons have it, and I'm gonna move on. Yamashiro, I've given them a little rebellion. They can get a nice taste of that, see how they like it.
At once. What do you wish of me?
Like I said, hopefully that'll serve as a nice little reminder of stay the heck out of my business.
Waiting for a new course. We sail for glory.
Gonna kind of just leave that fleet out there to observe. Yeah, I do think that I'm going to end one more turn and just kind of see what comes up here. Looks like my next big fight would be at Yamashiro. And we're only a couple of turns from being there. Okay, so our shinobi was detected, but he appears safe for now. I am gonna kind of move some of these Shinsengumi in to do some conversion work on Yamashiro. Got several turns before we can get there, unfortunately. But I don't think that any of the allied factions I have will have enough strength to actually take it before I potentially could.
You there? Do you want 3 squares a day?
Alright. Let's see what other settlements on Kyushu need some work. I think Hyuga does. Osumi. All these places need a little bit of work technically. Satsuma's not particularly happy, and it's because it doesn't have the same buildings that some of the others do that really help out with repression. So I'm gonna train a few levy troops to garrison Satsuma, and let's get back into construction mode here. We're certainly not going to need a traditional dojo anymore. I'm going to trash it and replace it with like a police station. We can go ahead and put the factory there, upgrade the citadel and the municipality, and do some commercial farming. And we can do the tea exporter here while we're at it too, so we'll kind of get Hyuga all buffed up. So got a lot of good investment going on here, and all the economic infrastructure. Okay, let's take all these guys and let's get this agent in here as well. So we want him trading the troops. Let's attack these guys. It is across a bridge, but I mean, when you see what troops they have here and what I've got, pretty sure we can make this, make it happen. I could do a night attack, but I'm not going to do that either because they can bring all the reinforcements they want. Just make it easier for me to kill them. Pretty excited about pushing forward finally this campaign. Seems like I haven't really been at a standstill. We got Shikoku captured. It seems like we've been at a bit of a standstill for a while in Honshu. But I think that situation's kind of got itself worked out. Once we beat these guys back at this bridge, we can push across into is it Setsu is the next province? I can't remember. Let's take a look. Okay, there's the actual bridge. I am going to go ahead and have my cannons ready right up here. Let's get on my cavalry. Gonna put them here. Melee infantry up here. I want my ninjas not on fire at will. Let's go and start the battle.
Ready to attack, sir.
AI is actually on my side of the bridge, which seems like a pretty foolish decision to make. Line of sight is pretty good for an infantry firefight. There is enemy cavalry already roaming about. I see wooden cannons that are firing on me already. I'm gonna unlimber my Armstrong guns and start doing some damage. All my infantry will make it into position on time. Those are bow key, so I'm gonna need the support of my riflemen. What do we got here? Yari key coming in. Got suppression fire going. My Armstrong guns have opened up on these. Oh my gosh. The sheer slaughter here in the center is going to be extreme. Enemy troops being shot down in an absolute hail of bullets. My riflemen did get charged by a Yariki over here, which is very bad. But my Yarikis can actually just cleanly charge into their Boki. And then I'm going to get revenge on their Yariki here. Though I'm probably going to... Hopefully I don't lose that rifleman permanently. That was not my upgraded one. It was actually on my other flank, which is fortunate. Oh, I want you to attack that unit, not run through it. Okay, we can pull this rifle unit back over here. So yeah, my victory is almost already complete. Just to give you an idea of just how quickly that went down. My Armstrong guns are picking away at these guys over here. My troops aren't lined up quite right because the AI is coming in from a slightly different angle now. So let's go ahead and pull up to hopefully cover this correctly. I'll let my Armstrong guns fire away. This is spear levy melee. And they're all going to get shot to death too. They may get to me. I've got a Katana Kachi I can bring up. I don't think that they're going to have the morale to make it to my men. Yeah, they've all routed. They didn't have the morale. The artillery barrage hurts their morale as well, so right there, just a ginormous slaughter of the Josei Shogunal Vanguard. Shogatai that are running away too. So yeah, the Josei are having about as much success as I did in my Josei campaign, which was none. Yeah, they got absolutely destroyed there. Best thing I have going in this campaign is the economy. I can basically do whatever I want, have whatever units I want, as many armies as I need, and I have money to build buildings to continue to drive my income up. So I mean, that's really what's making things work for me in this campaign, as opposed to the Josei campaign that kind of turned into a real screw up, if you will. But definitely hope y'all enjoyed the progress on this episode. I suppose we can flip through one more turn in. Make this an even 45 minutes here. Got you something finally. No crashes. Yay! Not yet. Oh my gosh, if it crashes at the end of this. Good. Anyway, yeah, definitely some nice improvements. Yeah, you can see that the money that I'm making did go down some at the end of that inspired endeavors, but and some of it may be playing on little bit of trade route raiding and stuff, but obviously I've still got plenty of money, so not a concern. And we'll be having a lot of those buildings coming online that I spent my money on. So that's obviously going to play a pretty big role in what's going to happen. These guys are out here raiding a trade route. It may be causing a little bit of pain to me, but what do they got here? Some beat up Kasugas. Have a nice swim, yahoos. Alright, well, I'm feeling a little better. Got a video done successfully for the first time this weekend without any trouble. Feels so nice. And we're right on the doorstep of Yamashiro next, which will be quite fun. This army is my daimyo, and that's fitting. He's got lots of awesome troops here with crazy stats, and we'll get to take on some pretty large stacks of Josei, these will be Sato that I'm going to be taking on. I've got lots of Imperial Sentiment spreading into enemy provinces here, which is also quite good. There's an Odwara Geisha here. Let's see if we can get rid of her before I forget. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to it. Hope you all are looking forward to it. I will see you on the next episode. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.